Are we live yet? Great.
We are live. Quit combing your hair. Wow, Mr. Wolfman, what big hair you have. What big hair you have. We'll stop right there. How are y'all doing? We are here.
I told you you're crazy.
In the King's Corner. And we are going to get fan reaction to the Fallout 76. That's why we had to have you here, because you're going to tell us all about Fallout 76. Blorock's cleats. You like that?
It messes me up every time I see that.
Whoop.
It messes me up every time I see that.
Whoops, there goes my phone.
Glad he did it, not me.
See, I did it. Okay, you have to read, get the names right. And by the way, if they say something bad, don't say it. But you have to tell me what they're saying.
We all know if somebody says something bad, that I just lose concentration and can't do anything.
Okay, but this
it's
is
lagging because it's storming here.
Yeah, this is not the podcast where you go off on your tangents, because we've got so much to cover.
Called in.
Yes, we've got so much to cover. I've got the big red book of all things Fallout 76. I've been studying the gameplay. I'm sure you guys have seen things that I haven't seen. So I'm going to tell you right at the bat, if you don't want spoilers for this game, I'm not going to show you anything, but we're going to talk about a lot that's in Fallout 76. So if you don't want to know, bail out now, because we're going to talk about some things. So I would like to hear from you guys, but again, I've got a lot of things to go over here today. Also, I want to get your reaction about what you've seen so far. If you like what you've seen, do you like what you've seen so far with the game?
Well, I thought we were talking about YouTubers.
No. Are you reading for me? The stress test is today.
Well, I've said his name closest.
If you are playing the stress test today, you can't talk about it. Or maybe you can. Pete Hines actually has said now that you can talk about it on Reddit some. So I don't know. But yes, that you are under
haven't missed anything, Danny Ray.
You are under a NDA if you are playing the game today. And I know I do have some subscribers that are playing the game. In fact, I've heard from some that said they might check in with the podcast, but going to be playing the game, but so I've got several that I know.
Did you check your spam email like I told you?
And
no.
And I'm not saying if I can play the game today or not. So
maybe he did.
Maybe
I don't know.
Maybe I have.
I'm not playing yet either, Big T. It's okay. Don't worry.
Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. But again, I've got a whole list of new features that are going on in the game. But I want to get your reactions to what you've seen. My reactions just right off the bat, I think most of you know. What I think, I'm still super excited for the game. Of course, the frame rate needs to improve, but again, all we've seen so far is the demo, not the beta itself. So I'm hoping that will get much better. Bethesda says it's going to get much better. I am excited about many of the new things that they've installed into this game. I'm also excited that it still feels like Fallout 4. It had that Fallout feel to it. Now, there's some things, it's like Todd Howard said, it's going to be 80% of the Fallout you know and love, and it's 20% brand new. One of those brand news is the VATS. I'm telling you right now, the VATS is going to be tough to get used to. I thought it was going to be easy, but it's going to be tough. Are you correcting my grammar? Okay, I told you to get rid of those.
It wasn't me. She was under the bed.
Sorry.
So now that he said something.
Part of the charm of the KingFanMan is my grammar. So see, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. There's a couple of things.
Danny, yeah, our internet's crappy too.
One more time. I'm going to say it one more time. I've done a long introduction here to make sure. Spoiler alert. We are not going to show any gameplay, of course, this being a podcast, but we're going to talk about a lot of features, probably some that you haven't heard of. We're even going to talk about things kind of later into the game. So
I figured out what word Manos was saying.
If you don't want to hear some of the new features in the game, bail out now. One thing that has been confirmed that somebody said Elvis.
Elvis or Fallout? Which
Oh,
is
my
your favorite?
word.
Elvis is his favorite.
Yeah, Elvis would have to be my favorite.
Elvis. I can answer that for him.
One thing that has been confirmed that I have been calling all along, and it has actually been confirmed by an interview, is that companions are going to be a thing in Fallout 76. So everybody do like this.
That's me.
They are not going to be at launch, but they are a future thing. They are going to be.
Well, thanks. We love you too.
Companions are going to be a future thing in Fallout 76. So that is a wonderful thing to know. And again, I hate to pat my
Manos.
pat my back.
VATs were useless, not was. I'm in English mode today.
Listen, let me tell you, the VATs in this new one.
Just picking on you.
I'm just telling y'all, VATs in this game is crazy. It may be where you can get used to it, but it is not the VATs you know. It is not the VATs you either love or hate. It's totally new. So if you hated the VATs from the old game, you may love this one. Anyway.
It's okay. It's not on the full screen for everybody to see, so they just think I've lost my mind and just laughed.
No, you've lost.
Well, I have, but it's okay.
Yes. Y'all start telling me what you think of Fallout 76. I'm going to start going over. I'm going to start going over slowly some of these new features that are in Fallout 76. Any ones you want to talk about, y'all just slow me down because I'm going to go over some of them pretty quick. Number one, it has also been confirmed that there are going to be non-human NPCs like the Scorched that are going to talk. There is a super mutant vendor that we know. Oxhorn found a super mutant vendor.
And somebody liked Oxhorn's thing.
Yeah. So another thing we were right about. I agree, James. It does look good to me. Another thing we all were right about, there are going to be NPCs from the Scorched and from the mutants that are going to talk to you, and it'll probably give you quests. We know at least that there are vendors. So what are you messing with now? Don't get anything
I needed to move that arrow.
Don't mess with anything technical. Okay. And by the way, speaking of the vendors, it appears there are going to be a lot of vendors in this game. There are going to be vendors that are roaming around. There are going to be vendor stands and shops all over the place.
Oh, Leo, it's going to be good.
And if you haven't heard yet what I've said, just this one thing that just got me. I was watching, I think it was Mr. Maddie's gameplay. He went into an abandoned church and he sit down. There was an organ inside the church, and he sit down and you can play the organ inside the church.
Oh, that's cool. You would enjoy that.
It's just it's a deeper experience than Fallout 4.
Hold your thoughts. Mm-hmm. Wolfman is doing good. Most of you guys know that he is in JROTC at his high school, and he's part of Raider team in JROTC, and so they were doing a match at his school today. So he is there. That's why you guys are stuck with me and not him.
So she's my script reader today and my beautiful co-host, the Mississippi Queen. I didn't introduce you, honey. But they know you. The Mississippi Queen is here.
Yeah.
He is a senior this year.
He is. It's so sad, y'all. Just so sad.
It is very
sad. Two babies graduated. It's awful.
Another thing confirmed, and y'all keep the jokes away. Beavers are going to be in the game. Yes.
Now, why did you say that? Nobody would have said anything if you hadn't said, y'all keep the jokes away. And now we all just went.
Okay, I could say mutated beavers are going to be in the game.
Family friendly, guys. Family friendly.
That's why I said keep the jokes away. The kids will just say, ooh, beavers. They're cute.
Blorox Cleach is a senior too.
Really?
That's pretty awesome.
That's awesome. Leave it to Beaver. That's right. Absolutely. There are a lot of new animals in this game. There are possums. Yep, possums. There's double-headed possum, two-headed possums. There's squirrels. I'm still hoping
they should have Mississippi Queens.
I'm still hoping there's flying squirrels in it, because in the cranberry bog in West Virginia, in real life, there's chickens. Yes. There are flying squirrels. That's one of the things that the cranberry bog in real life is famous for. So I'm still hoping when we get to the cranberry bog, there will be flying squirrels.
Skunks,
Ooh.
yay. Oh boy, we've had our share of skunks.
One little thing, you can only use one Kim at a time. So unlike other Fallouts where you could just load up on, of course, there's not going to be jet and those kind of things, but where you could load up on all kinds of Kims, you can only use one Kim at a time. Chupacabra. Chupacabra. You've never heard? That's that little dog thing that.
No, but I want dragons so that if I play this game, I can be like Khaleesi.
You know what? You've heard that there's 70,000 items a completionist. Yes, I'm kind of that kind of person. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing it for a while. Is there going to be a beaver called Justin?
Well, Big T, it's not your spelling. I just, I don't know what's in the game. You're fine.
We can call all the beavers Justin. Justin the beaver. Get it? Okay. Did y'all hear? Only one Kim at a time. You can only use it. Also, you've probably heard this by now. Bobbleheads and magazines are back, but they can only be used, as far as I know, either one time or they're a one. How am I trying to say it? They're a one-use kind of thing. You can only use them for a certain situation. It's not something you add to your character and it's there like it was in Fallout 4. It goes back to the way it was, like the magazines were in New Vegas. So bobbleheads as well. So they're back in the game, but they're
Manos. Do y'all have ticks, Manos? Like where you live? He talks about ticks. That's why I'm asking. I'm not just going
consumables.
Off.
That's a good way to put it. Yes. Another little thing, and again, some of these are big, some of these are little.
KingFanMan subs get upgrades for free, baby.
A little thing is when you have your Pip-Boy up like this in a game where...
Is that thing?
Yes, the thing right back here.
So when I have it up like this.
In a game where there's PvP, you wouldn't want this thing up in front of your face. So in this game, you can actually take it where the Pip-Boy is away and your screen is overlaid so you can actually see. So that is a new feature in this game. That was good.
We still have them, Big T. It's awful.
Fallout 76 is going to have boss enemies where they're a little bit different than they were in Fallout 4. There are going to be legendary enemies like there were in Fallout 4, but there's enemies with a crown. They have a crown by their name, and those are the boss enemies. That'll have a little bit better loot, and of course, they'll be harder to kill as well.
Where are you at, Danny Ray? I know you're in Mississippi. Where at? Keep going. Sorry.
Can I jump ahead to something that I love so much? The Mothman. The Mothman is so awesome in this game.
He is in love with the stinking Mothman. It's all he talks about. More Mothman t-shirts, a Mothman bracelet, a Mothman.
And I know I can't show y'all right now. But did you know, if y'all don't want to hear this, close your ears.
Hey, Snake Eyes.
The Mothman can go invisible in this game. So can the Flatwoods monster. In other words, you can be fighting them and they can go invisible on you.
That's awesome. Yeah. Big T, do you have snow yet today? Hey, brother.
Yes, the Mothman will stalk you, and he's got this thing where he raises.
That'll be me.
He raises his wings up and goes like, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yep. Again, I may say some of these twice because there's people jumping in and out. Companions are coming. I want to say that again. I called it. That has been confirmed by Bethesda in an interview. They will not be at launch, but they are coming to Fallout 76. You're supposed to say that's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
I understand Big T is here too. Y'all are going to get me in trouble. I'm supposed to stay focused on game content.
This game is going to be disease heavy.
Yes, you can buy a KingFanMan shirt.
Yes, we've got them ready. In fact, we're about to give 2 KingFanMan shirts away tonight. That's the back. And that's the front.
Y'all, I'm just going to have to hold her.
I told you to get rid of her.
I didn't know she was under the bed.
Okay, listen. Diseases are back in a big time. Thank you.
Sorry.
Diseases are back in a big time in this game. We know there was going to be a survival aspects to it, but there's so many ways you can get a disease in this game. Are you focused?
Yes. Send me a message on Twitter, Big T.
You can get them by animal bites. You can get them by swimming in the water. You can get a disease by swimming.
That happens in real life.
You can get a disease laying on a bed that's not yours. I thought
Is this a PG game that our son is allowed to play?
Yes, this is a PG game.
You know where I'm going.
You can get diseases. There's airborne diseases. There's all kinds of different diseases in
Jack,
this game.
we're not playing it either, and we're right here, so don't let it get to you.
If you get low on food, you can get a disease. If you don't drink enough water, you can get a disease. So diseases can come in many ways. Again, they can
Manos will have the meds.
They can, and that's another good thing. There's a little feature that before you die, you kind of go to this neutral mode where you can't move. You kind of go to your knees. You've probably seen it on the trailer, and you stay there for just a moment. And if somebody don't help you, you will die. But if somebody's with you, if you're in a group, they can come give you a stim pack. So it's actually a pretty neat feature that they put in. I've seen it in other multiplayer games, but it's neat being in a Fallout.
Does he sell purified water in real life or in the game?
In the game, probably. He's talking about selling purified water.
Like you can sell water in the game?
Yes. And Danny Ray, it is rated M. That's right. It's not rated PG, but...
Sorry, y'all. Seriously. I'm sorry.
I was talking about the boss enemies. There are also legendary enemies. There's legendary weapons, legendary armor, and all that stuff coming back. Can you create
factions? And can random people stim pack you?
Yes, anybody that's close to you can stim pack you.
So, what is stim packing?
Stim pack is a medical thing where it's like a needle that they
put in.
That
shot I give myself that hurts like all get out.
Yes.
Got it.
Mini games are back on your Pip-Boy. They've got all kinds of new mini games, like the Pitfall and all those games that were in Fallout 4. There's some new ones in this game, but I don't think they come through your Pip-Boy. I think there's little stations you can go to play them, but the mini games are back. So that's very cool. I found it very interesting that the photos you take, there's a photo mode in Fallout 76, and the photos that you take actually on your loading screen is when they'll come up instead of the normal pictures of like the guns or whatever Bethesda puts up on the loading screens. It'll actually be the pictures you have taken in Fallout 76 will come up on the loading screen. So that's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Yeah. I was waiting to learn that.
Well, I never really thought I would use the photo mode that much, but for that, yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't see it happen, but one of the YouTubers who played it mentioned it. Okay.
That it eats away at your health.
Yes.
Water and thirst eventually.
Yes, it does. It will give you a disease if you do not eat enough or drink enough. You'll eventually get a disease. And by the way, the disease can lead to a mutation, which we can talk about in just a little bit.
Makes you Mothmanish. I don't know that.
As y'all know, mutations can be good and bad. They can be mixed. It can give you a good trait like being able to jump much higher, but also you can't carry as much weight. So
public workshops function as territory control with no limitations on PvP.
Yeah, I was about to actually get into those main workshops. Those are very interesting, and each of them, let's talk about the main workshops. So I'll get on the same page here. Those main workshops, you will actually find these places in the world, and of course you'll have to clear them with enemies or whatever. But once you get control of them, not only will, as he said, it'll be open PvP. In other words, other people will be coming to try to take them from you. There'll be waves of enemies from the game coming to try to take them away from you as well. And each workshop has a different purpose. There are some that give you junk. There are some that produce certain kinds like of aluminum. There's certain one that produces fusion cores. That would be an awesome workshop. So there's going to be places you're going to find that are going to be very hot spots for battle between people and enemies. There's going to be battles going on all the time for these public workshops. And these don't belong to you. That's why they're called a public workshop. Once you take them over, you have to defend them, because once you lose them, you've lost them. You got to go back and try to retake them.
The Kings game West Virginia is actually going to be called the Mountaineers.
The Mountaineers, yes.
So yes, there will be the Mountaineers.
Yeah. And as far as somebody asked about factions, right now, all we know, and we're learning a little bit more, but of course you can play in groups of 4. But I also found out today that there are 24 people on a server. However, Bethesda will allow more than 24 on a server if you want all your friends to play together.
Patriots.
So we can actually get on a server as the King's Corner all together, which is really neat. If we have
you guys need to hunt Wolfman.
If we have like 25 of us or 28 of us that want to get on there, we can fill up a server with just us. Now that sounds incredible. I found that out today. I don't know how that works, but did y'all just hear that? I may have to say that again. That is amazing.
I think you should.
Okay, I'm going to say it again.
That is incredible.
It's not a private server, but Bethesda will allow all of us to get on the same server. Oof. And Bethesda will actually allow us more than 24 players if they're all our friends.
Really?
So if we've got 30 or 40 or
so y'all were worried about that. So that's pretty cool.
Now I'm sure there's a max number, but I don't know what that max number is. But if there's 35 of us that want to play from the King's Corner, and yeah, it's huge. That's awesome. I found that out just today. So see, you find stuff out on the King's Corner you find out nowhere else.
If somebody wants to come over here and babysit Candy, come on, because she's like.
And somebody said I'm a slow YouTuber.
Oh my God!
Nobody's got that information. That's inside information. Guys.
I never responded to that. I should get kudos. I never ever responded to that. I thought about it, but I didn't want to get in trouble.
Hey, Vault Girl, you just missed some huge information.
Somebody wanted to know. His favorite Elvis song. Oh, we have like 30-something Elvis movies.
Yes, but there is a favorite.
We
Elvis
probably
song.
have all, but just a few of them.
You've got to know my favorite song.
I do. I don't know if this is an Elvis song. Are you lonesome?
No,
that's not an Elvis song.
No.
I know what it is.
Who said I was a slow YouTuber? Just some troll.
Or troll? It's somebody that gets on this channel.
A couple of trolls. Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. It hurt my feelings.
It did hurt his feelings. I got mad.
It's okay.
But I didn't say anything because they kind of apologized. But if you're on here, shame on you. Don't be tacky. We always say it doesn't cost anything to be nice. So be nice. If you're going to be tacky, take it somewhere else.
You get the wrath of the Mississippi Queen. Now tell him my favorite Elvis song.
I know what it is.
It's now or never.
Isn't that what I just said?
No.
What did I say?
You said, are you lonesome tonight?
I was close.
It's now or never, guys. Let's see. Oh yeah, no crossplay. Mini subs will be playing on the Xbox.
He's playing on Xbox and PC.
Yep. I'm gonna release very soon my schedule where I will be on PC mostly.
When chat leaves.
But I'm also gonna be playing on Xbox as well. And I'm still telling y'all guys, crossplay will come. Y'all just be patient. It may take a year, but it's coming. Let's see. Again, the two biggest things we've talked about so far is companions have been confirmed to be coming. Wrong answer, Blue Christmas. No, I don't. I try not to listen to the haters, but
he does.
I try not to.
Oh my goodness, he listened to one this morning.
I try not
I was like, where are they? I was going to go say something.
I try not
But it's on something I'm not on, and I don't know how to get on there. Can I get on there where they
were? The biggest news, again, is companions are coming, and you can get on a server with all your friends. It's not a private server, but it really is going to act that way. So Bethesda is really working to for the fans right now. So, and that's not a future thing. That's going to be right at launch that we can do that. I'm so glad the dog's here. Hi, Candy. I'm so glad.
Why is she here? Can I go put her out?
Well, yes.
Are y'all going to die? Excuse the views.
Don't hit the...
Oh, my gosh.
Okay,
look. I'm going to show front or rear. One of the two.
Or both. Yeah, companions. It was in an interview. Actually, one of the actually two of the guys that went to the Greenbrier uh, were interviewing some of the guys, and that companions are going to be a future thing that's going to be added to Fallout 76. So it's not going to be there at launch, but it is something they're planning and bringing to later on. So that's awesome. The stashes that they keep talking about that are going to be in the world. This was a neat thing. It's a little bitty thing, but I thought it was neat. It's those blue boxes that have Vault Tech on them. You can build one and put it in your camp, but there's also going to be these stashes scattered throughout the world. But every time you find one of the stashes, all of your stuff is going to be in there. So they're all connected. I was really wondering about that. Whether they would all be connected or not. So every one of those little blue box stash boxes are going to be connected. So that's an awesome little thing there that I learned. Y'all be telling me what you've thought of the gameplay. Ask your questions as well. I've still got more that I want to go over. Again, my little red book is full of stuff. There's the queen back. They said they were going to riot if you didn't come back.
Hey guys. Oh my goodness, this is so much better. She had to go potty.
Is that why she was going crazy?
She was like...
If anybody wants someone to team up with on Xbox One, yes, by the way...
I'll team up with you.
If anybody wants to play with the KingFanMan, I'm really hard to find on Xbox. I'm KingFanMan. So if y'all want to friend me on Xbox... go find me. I am the KingFanMan, and I've already friended some of you, so that would be great. Did you see that we can have a dedicated lock picker and hacker in the group? Yes, which is very cool.
Well, Wolfman should be the lock picker.
This game is really set up for a group, and we've kind of known that for a while, where you're going to have specialty players in each stuff. In other words, you're going to have one player that does this well and one player that does this well.
Right.
So yes, you're going to need somebody with some stim packs to go around and, because we talked about.
I think I should do that. Like that should be my job. Mm-hmm. I can give some injections now, especially to somebody else.
Cue a deluge of friend request to the KingFanMan.
Hey, and somebody go tell me what to do on Twitter. I'm still sitting there with a D+. Well, it's probably like an F- now.
Did y'all see how Melee VATS makes you do a forward charge? I think Melee builds are going to be awesome. Yeah, there were several. I can't remember who was talking about it. There was somebody saying that Melee is so much more superior than guns early on in the game, that lower level gun weapons are so hard compared to the melee weapons, that the melee weapons, you can hit people twice and they'd be dead, and you're still back there with a gun trying to aim and shoot. So melee builds is really, for a lower level player anyway, seems like the best way to go. And I've never been a melee player in Fallout.
I haven't either. What a strange coincidence.
So you may have to switch up there.
I know.
More Xbox. We will need multiple lockpick cards to pick higher level locks. Yeah,
Big T. I couldn't even spell that in my whatevers.
Another thing, and of course, you people that play MMOs are probably already knew this stuff was coming, but a lot of this game is level restricted. The weapons are level
restricted.
Thank you. Some of the other equipment is level restricted. Some places you cannot go to, they're actually level restricted. You can go to certain locations and not be able to get past a certain level until you're a certain level. So
it's like saying oops when you're playing the piano. Nobody knows if you don't say oops.
Yeah, I know. That's so the lock picking is the same way. They've really made that level restricted. So you're going to have to work your way up, which you've had to in any Fallout, really. But it's become more level restrictive and perk restrictive to be in lock picking, and I'm sure the same is for the hacking in the computers as well. Yes, it's going to be very grindy, but that's fine as well. I'm used to a game being grindy. You have to grind. You have to play a lot to get to where you're wanting to go. That's what that means. What do you think the DLC will be like for this game? That is something I want to talk to. In fact, talk about. In fact, I want to do a whole video on it. I want to do a whole podcast on it. The most exciting thing to me about Fallout 76, and there's a lot of things to be excited about. There's a lot of people out there being negative about this or that, and there are some negatives, but there's a lot of things to be excited about. And the thing that I am the most excited about is this game is going to be a living game, that it's going to be changing literally all the time. Even the little,
kind of like our lives.
But even the little things, guys, like you were all talking about the lock picking or the how the melee works or something. If Bethesda sees that something is overpowered or it's too grindy or something like that, the next day you get on it, it may be different, okay? Whereas you buy a game like Fallout 4, you buy a game like Skyrim, and it's pretty much going to be that. You'll get updates, you'll get a DLC, but the core game is going to be the same. Fallout 76 is going to be evolving and changing from day one, which is
I think it's evolving and changing right now.
Oh, it already has been. But that's so exciting to me. And this is also a game that is going to last, hopefully, that they're wanting to last for a long time.
Forever.
It's what B.E.T.A said. It won't last forever. I happen to know that for a fact. But I hope it does last for a long time.
Okay, so who is the other guy in Dallas? The one that wears the leather coat.
Chris Meyer, Todd Howard.
So who's Pete Hines?
Pete Hines is the PR guy that ran past us.
Okay.
Yeah, Todd Howard was the main one on stage, and then
the stressed one.
Yeah, and then Jeff Garner
was the super nice one,
and Chris Meyer was the quiet one.
Was quiet but nice.
And Pete Hines was the one that ran right by us. He said something to them and ran right by us.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm good now.
Okay. Did you catch up?
Well, Danny Ray wants to know, how big do you think the patches will be on each update? Hopefully not too big with limited internet. Nah, Mano said they're probably releasing almost daily small patches, so he answered that.
Yeah, I like the hot fix. I hope they get them that way, because.
Did you hear about private servers and mods next year?
I did, a year away. Yes. The problem I had with ESO, and I really hope Fallout 76 is not like this, but it probably will be in a certain way. ESO, especially when it first came out, on bad...
Coming to you, Big T, coming to you.
On bad internet, it took like 2 days to download. And then every time you got on it, you had hours worth of patch download before you could play it. So really, every time you wanted to play it, you really couldn't play it. It was downloading a patch. And that is a problem with online games that you kind of have to work around. You have to learn to update it. You can't just sit down and play it like a single player game. You have to learn, let me check and make sure it needs to update, or I better update that before I go to work.
Make sure that's not coming to my email.
So, let's see. Are we caught up?
I got that. Yeah. I hurt my finger, y'all.
Yeah, the big expansions, Danny, I think will be coming eventually anyway, every 3 months. And the reason I say that is because that's the schedule they put ESO on. ESO is getting a major expansion now every quarter, that's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool that I know what ESO is now. See, you guys have taught me so much.
What's ESO?
Elder Scrolls Online.
You go. There you go. But 3 months, that's quick for major DLC stuff. Now, I don't think that'll be right off the bat, because they'll want people to be playing the main storyline right off the bat. But yep, expansions will be free, updates will be free, all of it will be free. That is fast. I don't know how they can do that in ESO. That is just so fast. And the only reason I say 3 months is because that's the ESO schedule. But I thought that was awful fast
you
as
only
well.
have to pay for the base game?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing
Yes,
else?
That's it.
I never have to put another dime out towards this game?
Nope.
Thank goodness for all the money they got.
The way they're going to maintain the game is through microtransactions. It's going to have a microtransaction base just like Fallout Shelter does, or just like Candy Crush does.
So you can go in and buy things
if you want to. Just like any of your mobile games have the non-mandatory way you can buy things.
Like on Clash, you can go in and
Mhm.
buy gems and all that stuff
Yes.
if you want to.
This one is going to have what is called a Atom Store. Oh, what's it called? I know what it's called, but anyway, you're going to have atoms.
Where's Vault Girl?
Yeah, she knows what it's called. But anyway, atoms is the currency you're going to be able to get, and it's going to be cosmetic things that you'll be able to buy. Different.
What do you think will be
suits.
on the Atomic Store? Is that what you're talking about?
The Atomic Store there. Thank you.
Aside from skins for your character and your gear. Oh, I know what skins are too, because I've watched him do characters for hours.
That's going to be the main thing they put on there first. It's going to be, hey Dom. It's going to be your weapon skins and your outfits and those that's going to dominate the Atomic Store. Now, other than that, I'm sure there will be little special things like the little German town that's in West Virginia. And
nice.
I cannot remember the name of the little German town now, but they've got the whole town there.
Need Vault Girl again.
In West Virginia, but they have these masks because they celebrate this thing every year where they put on these masks and you can actually go and find them. One of the things that's going to be in the Atomic Store is different masks. So there you go. See, she knows. Helvetia.
That's not a VA.
Yeah, it is. Helvis. Helvetia. That's how That's how a West Virginian pronounced it. I'm just repronouncing it the way they did it.
That's allowed. They also said, how did they say Appalachian? They said in the game. Oh my goodness.
That was not somebody from West Virginia though.
That was like in the game. That's how it says. Wasn't that in the game? It's saying that.
No,
was that some crazy person?
That was just a website.
Oh.
So there's going to be neat things like that will be in the cosmetic store. They're going to have the Vault Boy mask that's in the cosmetic store. The patriotic hat. So strange things like that are going to be in the Atomic Store.
Can I just go offline for a minute, because I've been trying to hold to the game theme the entire time.
No, look how much we've got to cover with new features.
You just don't know the stuff that's going through my head sitting here, though.
We've got new features to talk about.
My goodness.
And gameplay. And
my ADD is like all over the place.
And there are people playing Fallout 76 right now. I thought Dom would be playing Fallout 76 today, and he may be. He might just
checked in.
He may just be doing like this on his Sony, and he's on Sony. He can't play. I forgot. Oh.
See, they don't mind waiting on me to go all crazy.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so looking into this camera nonstop makes you realize you look really short and frumpy, and you have a mom roll right there.
It's a camera.
Yeah. Well, no, it's there, but if you could raise up a little bit, but if I could raise up a little bit, I'd be more stretched out and not just sitting on top of myself.
I noticed that the other day when we were starting. I thought, "Ooh, I look like I got a gut."
I see my I'm getting ready for Halloween. That's what it is. I'm getting ready for Halloween. And I need to wax. And all these things are going through my head.
Look, but y'all, Bethesda's watching us. Dom's comment got removed by Bethesda. Todd Howard is...
It's funny.
Either Todd or Pete One is monitoring the King's Corner.
You wish.
To make sure nothing illegal is said here, because the NDA is out. So
I'm seriously going to try to get in touch with Jeff Gardner and see if you can go down there. I need to go work in Dallas for a couple of days anyway. Austin.
I was about to say they're in Austin.
Still close enough. Closer than this.
Yep, they're in Austin. I would love to go see the. I would love to go see the Austin studio.
I know.
One thing off of 76 real quick. We've already been talking 40 minutes. Oh my word.
And I stuck to it for like 38 of those 40 minutes. That is like a world record.
Did y'all realize I just gave y'all 40 minutes of new features? And if y'all missed them, man, y'all missed some good ones.
It was like my head hurts.
Hey Scott, how's it going? The Intruder Gaming.
You get on to me for using names.
Well, I just happen to know his name, so.
Well, I know some of their names too, but you don't hear me yelling them out on here.
We are working on our special, the second special 1000 video. In fact, it's going to finish up tonight.
Let me just say this.
Because actually, we've already filmed the unboxing part of it, and tonight we're having a party. So
I accidentally made a oops about Just Dom.
Oh, a blooper, yeah.
A blooper.
A big blooper, yes.
There was no recovery. So it got edited out of the video that you guys are going to see. Thank goodness.
If you are a Patreon.
You should be a Patreon. You really should, because he didn't edit it out of the Patreon stuff. And I'm just like, I really could crawl under something. I didn't mean it like that.
It was funny. It was funny. We'll just have to leave it there, and the Patreons will be the only ones that know what it is. That's good. It was really good. Yeah, the shirt. They're asking about the shirts. Yes, we are. We haven't set up anything to sell them yet. We're actually going to give 2 more away tonight.
Go find me on Twitter. It's like at Mississippi Q or whatever, I think.
Mississippi Queen.
But it's well, there's a few Mississippi Queens, but it's me. It's my face on there with glasses. And send me a message
I was about
if
to say,
you want one.
we can sell them like that
know.
for right now until we set up a PayPal and all that. But
yeah.
Yes.
You can just PayPal me.
I can, Dom. I'll send you the little clip. No. She's getting red already. It's pretty funny. Do you know there's no shared item storage between characters? I sense a business opportunity for middlemaning for people. KingFanMan self-storage division. I like that. Are you still embarrassed? It's a very good blooper, by the way. It's very good.
If you would have just kept going, it would have been fine.
No. It was bad. It was bad.
I did not say anything bad. All you crazy people, and I do call some of y'all crazy in the like him. All you crazy people have minds that go bing, and we leave G-rated and go to mature for adult content.
Well, when you say it like that.
So go be a Patreon. See what I did.
The New Year's blooper reel. Yep. No, I'll actually put it out very soon.
It's bad. Very bad.
Y'all, please, since we're already so late, y'all start telling me.
Probably rolled over in his grave.
Y'all start telling me what you think about the gameplay that you've seen so far. Just say good or bad. I would like to see what y'all think about it. West Virginia is gorgeous. I have done more research in West Virginia the last 4 or 5 months. It is a beautiful state. In fact, we're talking about maybe taking a little trip there in the spring, because the little lore videos I'm doing, I would love to go see some of these places. Really, really, really would.
Hey, Big T.
Vault Girl said, no, not us. No, we wouldn't.
It was so
Hey, little dude. I can tell them the start of it, and then they can figure out the rest of it. You want me to tell them the start of it?
Go for it.
I was trying to explain that Dom does a very good impression of me. And I said he does a good impression of me. And her response to that was just very funny. Let's see. What has Mano said? I had an idea once a week. We should all get in game and go bananas, falling off cliffs, blowing each other up. there's just a few people. I want to say this again because this was the biggest news I heard this week, and I've not heard any other YouTuber say it yet. I'm not saying there hasn't been, but I haven't heard anybody else say it.
Oh, thank you. Y'all are so sweet to us.
Bethesda has confirmed.
Look.
I will read it in just a second. Bethesda, I was reading Manos is above it first. Bethesda has confirmed that you can get more than 24 on a server if you have a group of friends that you want to get on. In other words, it's not a private server, but Bethesda will actually let you get all of your friends on one server. So here at the King's Corner, we could get 30 people and we could all get on the same server. We are guaranteed to get on the same server. That is just amazing.
If I play with you guys, are y'all going to get mad at me?
Now you still have to group up in groups of 4 once you're on the server. But
I need to play in somebody's group that won't get mad at me.
Wouldn't it be amazing just to know that you would know everybody in the server? That would be incredible. Okay, what was the? Let's just say
medical retirement is much better the last few weeks.
Oh, thank you so much.
Laughter's good for the soul.
It is very.
Thanks, Big T.
We that honestly.
There you go, nuke 'em.
You know, I used to get a lot more gaming information done on podcasts that were recorded because you could go by a script, you could edit them, you know, you could cut out all but the live interaction. And of course, they weren't as laggy as this either. But the live interaction I get with you guys, I love the live podcast, and I would never go back to a recorded one again. Even though I love doing recorded podcasts. Don't get me wrong, but I love the live interaction with you guys, and I love you guys getting to know us better. Oh, tell Jack hi. Jack, his son that's 5, says hi.
Oh, hi, Jack.
Hey, Jack.
How are you? Hi, baby.
He's not a baby. He is 5. He is
5 is a big number.
My word.
Like, that's a kindergarten number.
What are you thinking?
Hey.
Baby. I got you, Jack.
My 18-year-old is still a baby. You know what, though, you guys? When we first did the live podcast.
Bye, Danny Ray.
See you later.
Be careful.
When we did the first podcast live, Wolfman and I used to get in so much trouble. Like I'm getting in right now. See this?
Because they wouldn't stay serious enough. We couldn't get any game done.
Because he is just like regimented. Time. Black and white. Boom, boom, boom. Obviously, Wolfman and I we don't have that gene. And it used to drive him crazy.
Like I'm still not even halfway through my list.
And now he realizes that we need both.
Like I'm still not even through my list of new features that
I've had a good little break. Continue.
They probably want to know. Have you read all the stuff yet? Is there any info about a town or a village like Diamond City in Fallout 4? In other words, one that has been
Big T's got a one in kindergarten.
One that has been built by people after the bombs, is I guess you're asking. None that I know of, even though there are.
That's funny.
You know, there are the major cities that you're going to be able to go into and explore, but they're not like a city hub of people. What I do know that you're going to have in this game is a lot of vendors that are scattered out. Now, whether they're going to be little communities of vendors, what it sounds like to me is there's just going to be both traveling vendors and stationary vendors that are scattered out. I don't believe there's any makeshift towns like Diamond City or any of those places. Being so soon after the war, and remember that Fallout 76 is one of the very first vaults to open. So the only people that are going to be in the world are the Scorched, which is why you don't run into anybody else. But at the first of the show, I did say it has already been confirmed that there are Scorched that speak, and or at least vendors or NPCs, and there are super mutants that speak, and there's at least one super mutant that we know of that is a vendor. So, you know, we thought that may be that they might use things that weren't necessarily human, but they were NPC types. So we are going to run into those types in the world where you're going to be able to talk to some Scorched and some super mutants. So that's pretty cool.
Yes, you did, Big T. Yes, you did.
Yes.
Charleston will probably be a major trading hub.
Yep. That is the capital of West Virginia, if you didn't know it. In fact,
I did know it because I used to homeschool our kiddos, and we had a map with all the states and capitals on it.
In fact, my Scary Places next Scary Places video is going to be in Charleston. It is. Yes.
Manos is going to build a bar, and we're going to stop by for a cold one.
Do you have?
Do you guys drink cold beer?
In Greece, is that what?
In Greece, because like Brits don't. I guess Brits don't.
Spooky, scary. I love how he does that.
I don't know why that popped in my head.
Because
the squirrel went by and I chased it.
I was trying to tell y'all what we were doing. We're doing the second 1,000 video, and it's going to be mainly about the KingsCast, and I'm kind of going back through some older.
It's really cute.
And just putting a few clips and not much at all, because
yes, if you haven't subscribed to the KingFanMan, you should definitely do it now.
Thank you, Scott. Absolutely.
Quit saying next.
I'm sure. Sorry. The Intruder Gaming.
Intruder. We scared his baby.
We did?
Yes, and went running in the other room.
It was you. You're too loud.
You know what, though?
Hit that button, backhand, you said.
I'm not trying to be loud. I don't mean to be loud. It's just I don't know.
We're supposed to be family friendly, and we scare him.
I know.
How do we do that?
Yes, subscribe now and share the videos. And somebody go like me on Twitter. I don't have any friends.
Well, I really hate that we scared him.
I know.
Oh, he didn't get scared. He loved it. Okay, good. Good. I love his intro. If y'all haven't seen the Intruder Gaming's any of his videos, y'all go check him out on YouTube. I love how his starts. It starts with Intruder Alert. Intruder Alert. It's really cool. Dom, I wasn't ignoring you a while ago. I was just kidding. I actually saw you asked something about Starfield, but everybody kept talking about
I'm not going to be able to have much interaction with Dom after my blooper. I'm just going to need to stay away.
Oh, don't lose the hype. There's a lot to be excited about.
Oh, no. Don't listen to those crazy people.
There is still a lot to be excited about. But in Starfield, you can
always find something to gripe about, and you can find more to be happy about. It's going to be awesome.
Starfield, yeah. Do you really think...
I will not get drunk in the game.
Do you really think 2021...
I'm probably a bad drunk in the game.
I still... Maybe I'm just hoping for 2020.
That's his voice sped up.
Is it really? That's cool. What was I saying now?
You were hoping for something by 2020.
Oh, I was talking about Dom's video because
aren't you proud of me?
We were talking about the date for Starfield, and it's all based on some of the things that Pete Hines is talking about, going back to Bethesda's old timetable for games. I just have a hard time believing that we're going to go back to the old timetable when we have, how many studios do we have now? We've got 5. Maryland, we've got Montreal, we've got Dallas, we've got Austin. Did I miss one?
Don't we have 5?
4 or 5.
Didn't they just buy a new one?
Yeah, they just bought a new one. So, and yeah, they've been working on it since at least 2013. The only reason, again, they could be holding it to see how Fallout 76 goes. Sure. But yes, I did enjoy your video though. It was very good. I hope we don't have to wait until 2021, because if we do, I'm going to be
an old man
by the time Elder Scrolls comes out.
You're gonna have to change your name from KingFanMan to
grandfather. What's grandpa?
Yeah, we're getting old.
Or King Fan Grandpa.
I don't know.
Now, some of the games, though, as Dom was saying,
King Senior Man.
There you go. Some of the games there was only
Fan Grumps, not Fan Gramps.
Gramps.
Hey, I keep saying his name should be Gampy.
No.
King Fan Gampy.
Some of the games only had 3 years between it, so we can go back there and hope for that. Even if that's true, do you really think they're going to act like? Are they going to treat Fallout 76 like the other games and make us wait 3 or 4 years after Fallout 76 for a main single player game? I hope not.
But they're buying more studios, so it won't take as long in between now. Maybe.
But most of those studios are specialty studios. That's the deal if you really think about it. Montreal is a mobile game studio. Austin is a multiplayer studio. The New Dallas studio is more of a VR and that type studio. So all those studios have specialty, and of course they can work on anything, but they have specialty things that they're working on. And yes, the bigger the game, the longer it takes. Absolutely. And evidently Starfield is this massive, and it may...
Manos, maybe the point is they own the market. I don't know.
Evidently this game Starfield, the way they talk about it, it's just humongous. It's going to be outrageous.
I think I'll play Starfield.
And yes, they better get it right.
If I can be a spaceship captain.
Did you know, speaking of Star Trek, because I know that's what was in your mind, did you know that Bethesda actually had the license for Star Trek?
I did.
And actually started making a Star Trek game.
I did.
They tried to make a Deep Space Nine Star Trek game. They sure did.
Because you and Skullsy talked about that, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See,
I learned something else, you guys.
Yes, guys, I think it will absolutely be dependent on when the next gens come out. I don't think there's any doubt that Starfield's going to be on the next gen. So if your Xbox 2000 or whatever they're going to call it comes out in 2019,
they need to approve your thing, because I'm afraid there's going to be a lot of expenses.
I still think it's going to be a launch title for the next Xbox.
Play Mass Effect yet?
I really do. I have started Mass Effect. Yes, I have, and I love it so far. So I'm really enjoying it. Bless Vic's heart. She's dropped off the face of the earth because she's doing a lot of moving and stuff. So, but I haven't talked to her about it yet. But yes, I'm enjoying it.
Okay, where did you see anything about?
Let's see. Stop. Yeah, Dom, I absolutely agree with that. Dom said Pete could be throwing us a time frame to get us to stop asking the question. That I think that you're absolutely right, because, and I've said it over and over and over, they want everyone focused on Fallout 76. In other words, quit talking about Starfield. In fact, it's kind of like they've done in the past with Elder Scrolls. It's a long way off. They did that with Fallout 4. Remember when it was about to come out? They said, no, it's a long way off. When they don't want you to think about something, that's what they're going to say. So right now, they really, really want you to think about Fallout 76. Yes. Joking Juggernaut. Hey, how's it going? You're unwelcome to guess it. Oh, you're always welcome. Just be nice. Be nice.
Is that who I was griping about earlier?
No.
Be nice.
That's not who you described now. Wonder if they will do
just be nice.
Another Fallout Shelter mic drop moment, Starfield. Yeah, I have thought they were, yes. They in the trademark, there's a mobile game trademark for Starfield. So I'm almost sure they're making a mobile game to go along with it. I really do. Yes.
Hey, though, seriously, when y'all want to be mean to somebody on, whatever, on social media outlet you're on, type it out, get it out, and then before you hit enter to send, hit delete. And then you've gotten it out of your system. You can continue on. Everything's calm.
I did too, Manos. I thought it was coming. But of course now we know that they did announce it, but it was, hey, it's coming in the future. But that's okay. I really enjoyed the E3 last year. I really did.
I don't know if ours is doing a midnight release or not.
I'm not sure. We've already pre-ordered, so I really haven't even checked into it. Bye.
Bye. Tell your little man bye.
Yeah, absolutely. Bye, bud.
I would say something, but I'll get in trouble for.
Well, don't say it then.
Big little dude.
Yeah, don't say baby.
Don't say baby.
5-year-olds don't want to be called baby.
But I'm a mama, and they're babies to mamas.
Backhand you, did you pre-order the hard copy? See, there's a difference if you pre-ordered the hard copy or the digital copy. And that's what some of the things they're having trouble with.
There's a ripple in the house.
Yeah, I've got the hard copy of both coming. I've got the hard copy of the PC and the hard copy of the Xbox coming. So,
did I do that?
Is anyone planning on spending real money in the Atomic Store, provided it gets entering stuff that's fairly priced? I might occasionally, because I actually have spent money in the Creation Club. So if I've spent money in the Creation Club, then I might do it then.
When did you spend money in the Creation Club?
We don't have to talk about everything that I spend. What's the first thing you'll do on Reclamation Day?
Well, make sure you tell me, because it's going to be a tax write-off once you start making money.
And yes, Joey Caps got him a Power Armor Edition. He sure did. He was so jealous for so long that I got one, and he finally picked him up one.
Did he really?
Yeah, they're sold out again, guys. If you wanted to get one, they're sold out though. But now remember, like Vault Girl just reminded me of, you will be able to get atoms. You will be able to earn atoms in the game just by playing. So you'll be able to spend.
I know, Manos. He did not tell me about that.
You will be able to spend the money without using physical money. So that's a good thing as well.
Hey, just how old are you?
What's the first thing I'm gonna do on Reclamation Day? Oh,
he's gonna stay up all night.
You know, if it was a single player game, I see it's gonna be different. If it was just mine to piddle with, I would go exploring. Just go exploring. I'm gonna do a lot of exploring, but I'm gonna stick with the main quest for a little bit. Right at the start.
Okay, but you're younger than us. Like way younger than us.
Yeah, he is.
So here's, we are, as Wolfman told me the other day, I'm almost 50.
You don't have to give the exact age.
28 old man. You're not an old man. Hey, no, what I was going to say, when we were younger, we could not have afforded. Mm-hmm. I don't really know how we afforded it this time.
It came right after taxes. That's how it
came right after taxes.
It was the perfect timing.
And I started working from home, and so money wasn't as tight, and that's how we did that. But I can hook you up for working from home though.
Reclamation Day, Reclamation Week for me. Already got a pallet of energy drinks.
He is gonna lock himself in. He'll probably move the recliner. You won't need the recliner because you have this.
I'll do an all-nighter.
Oh, he'll do more than one.
I'll do an all-nighter, no doubt. He said he won't tell how old his mama is then.
Well, now you gotta tell.
Almost 50, probably.
He's got a 5-year-old. We could have a 5-year-old grandchild.
No, he's got one in kindergarten.
He's got one in kindergarten. Yeah. I know, that's 5. See, I was going to say we could have a 5-year-old grandchild, but our oldest is just like not interested.
Yeah.
So,
hey, there's another YouTuber.
You may have to send me pictures so I can adopt yours or something, Big T. I don't know.
We've got some good YouTubers.
I still love you, here. Ripple.
The Mad No Matter. He is a West Virginian. Aren't I correct?
You've got a 10-year-old grandchild. See, all I have is a grand dog.
And he's the one that goes around taking some If y'all want to see some places in West Virginia like Flatwoods, y'all can go over to his YouTube and see some of those places. So that's very cool. Good to see you here at the KingsCast. Did y'all have any questions about the new features? I know all of you didn't hear them, but there's a lot that we went over today. Some of these are brand spanking new. Some of them are a few days old. Some of them I've heard a few other YouTubers say. Some of them I haven't heard any YouTubers say. So live on the air.
It's going to be a movie, just Dom. It's going to be like a movie scene, like Coming to America. Dom coming to America, but I won't be there.
No. She's not coming to E3. It's going to be me and
I don't think I am. We'll see. I think I'm going to go to a beach.
It's going to be me and the Wolfman coming to E3.
But you know there are beaches out there. I'm going to have to work. I need to work.
I was back to talking about the game and you got me off again.
Oh, Big T has 2 minions. We should have stopped at 2 minions.
Honey. Don't be like, I am an alien. I'm an Englishman.
Bethesda Boys Unite.
Hey,
y'all need shirts that say that. Bethesda Boys Unite.
Hey, Dom, have you ever been to America at all before?
Get that passport ready.
I'm looking forward to E3 a lot. I really am.
Are you?
Me and
have we checked prices on anything?
Me and Skolzy were talking about that the other day.
Because you know you've got to take all those stinking boys with you.
Yeah, we got to check hotels and stuff. Really? Your first trip to America? All right.
Well, you need to come back to Arkansas with him.
I done invited him.
Oh, okay.
I did.
And y'all may like do a road trip, and if you did, that would be fun. He could like see all places.
Well, Arkansas is probably not. I mean, even though Arkansas is beautiful,
from California to Arkansas, you could see some neat places. Yeah. Is what I was saying.
But I'm saying
you see a lot of fields too.
If this is the first time you come to America, and I think Arkansas is the best state in the country, but it's probably not the place you would want to go first. I'm sorry. We are almost getting to close to time here. So if y'all have questions about Fallout 76, Starfield, anything Bethesda, let me know. And again, I want to hear what y'all have to say about the gameplay.
Are you serious? So I need you guys to do me a favor.
Patreons, unite.
No, I don't even need you to do me a favor. I need you guys to just find me on Twitter and tell me you'll look at my store with me. I just need to give you guys a virtual tour of my store.
Maybe we can have the Patreon going by that time and pay for the
just
E3
come
trip.
See the store. And you can pay. Don't forget to Patreon, though, so you can see that clip.
The Mad No Matter's been to Fort Smith and Little Rock.
Oh, really?
Cool. We actually met. We lived in North Little Rock when we met. So
no, we didn't.
Sherwood, which is North Little Rock. They don't know where Sherwood is. North Little Rock. And you say it wrong anyway.
No, I don't.
It's not Sherwood. It's Sherwood.
It's Sherwood.
Okay, here we go. Is it Sherwood Forest or Sherwood Forest? It's Sherwood Forest.
It's Sherwood, Arkansas.
It's not. It's Sherwood. Cher. Just like the singer Cher.
Would you lay off my girls?
Well, get them away from me. Oh, gosh. I love these podcasts. Thank you for being the co-host today. Thank you for filling in for the Wolfman. Sherwood. Sherwood. No. Cher. Cher. You got to say it like a country person. Cher.
Sure.
Spent some time.
Sure.
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 Spent some time around Fort Benning,
Georgia.
Georgia.
If you're a Frasier fan, you'll know what that means.
Yep. Went straight back as soon as I home and saw what all the New England fuss was about. Big T spent a week in Little Rock. Little Rock is...
Did I tell you guys about...
Okay. I was a police officer in Little Rock.
KingFanMan and I wanting to move to New England.
The state of New England, yeah. The state of New England.
It was crazy Patriots that I loved that messed us all up because it was like the New England Patriots. And I was like, oh, there's not a missionary Baptist church in New England. Let's go there. And we were like, we don't think that's how God works, but
that's not a state.
And it took us like a couple of months for it to register that, that's not a state. That's a cluster of states. It's a region. It was pretty bad.
Okay, I have a question. I know I want lock picking early, but I'm not sure what stat it would be in. I came in late. Lock picking would probably be under intelligence, which was what it. No, it wasn't under intelligence, was it? Perception. Man. All right, where's Vault Girl again? Wasn't it perception?
Yeah,
perception.
Hey, Dom,
Thank you, Vault Girl.
My brother was actually born in England.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do when the Vault Girl's not here?
We're in trouble.
She's so good. Let's see. Yeah, it's perception. I'm almost sure that's what it was in Fallout 4. And it's going to be the same in Fallout 76. It's a perception card.
Yeah, you guys have too much snow for me, Big T. I couldn't do it. I don't like to be cold.
I promise if you came here late, we were all about Fallout 76. I kept her on track for the first 40 minutes, and then it's kind of gone down since then. Didn't I? I did good, didn't I? Now you're not going to talk, are you? Yeah.
I did good. I stayed on track.
Scalzi said it was
It's not that bad up there. You have lost your mind.
Scalzi said it was snowing this morning in Indiana.
I know. I am cold.
Yep.
Like we went from, it was 90 something degrees here Monday. And Tuesday, Monday it was 90 something degrees.
Now
Today is Saturday. It's in the 50s. And if I go outside, I need a jacket and a blanket. I'm just like, no.
And I have the window open all day.
Drives me insane.
Elvis talk. You should do videos on Elvis and conspiracy and facts about him and a pod. I could do Elvis
in his sleep.
If y'all didn't know this, my Patreons know this. I am actually the president of the Arkansas Elvis fan club.
James, I love snow, but it gets my bones cold now. I have psoriatic arthritis, and I don't like.
When I say that about me being president, you're supposed to go. Oh.
I tell people all the time that you're president of the Arkansas Elvis fan club. In fact, I was telling.
I go to Graceland every year to fan club event.
Yep.
So yes.
Arkansas Elvis fan club.
Yeah, because Mad No Matter, Memphis is right on the Arkansas border. His home, was like
right across the river.
It's like 4 miles from Arkansas.
Yeah.
So yes, he was in Arkansas all the time.
Our niece and nephew live in New York, and it's insane.
And he was born in Mississippi, which is the neighboring state as well.
It's my home. I'm from Mississippi. That's why the Mississippi Queen.
He was born in Tupelo, Mississippi, and he moved to Memphis, Tennessee. I can tell y'all when. Y'all want me to see? I could do a podcast in my sleep about Elvis. So
I can do a podcast in my sleep about accessibility and what it really means.
Well, I'm sure they don't care. They're here to hear about that.
Okay. If you had said that this morning,
you would hit me, huh?
I was so mad this morning.
But not at me. Don't tell me.
No, I wasn't mad at him. No. I'm mad at a city park.
Because I even got you flowers yesterday. You got to go to the Tupelo McDonald's, and it's got so much Elvis stuff. Did you go to Elvis's house? It's a little 2-room shack, but they've actually done a lot. They put in they've really done the whole little place, his little neighborhood. They've made it a museum, and they put
3 hours in a questioning room. Like, seriously?
We've got like 3 conversations going on here. Yes, Tupelo's where Elvis was born.
He was born in Tupelo.
They've turned his whole little neighborhood into a museum in Tupelo. And they've got the 2 churches that he went to. One was a Baptist church, one was a Pentecostal church. And they've got his house. They've got the schoolhouse. They've got the hardware is still open where he got his first guitar. But they've just put up 2 new statues, one where he's a little boy, and then it's the coolest statue ever. It's got him as a little boy, and then him behind him with the cape.
Oh,
He's
that's
got the
neat.
cape behind him. It's so cool.
That is neat.
It just gave me chills.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yep. You know nothing about Elvis? Well, Manos, go join the Arkansas Elvis fan club and you'll learn all sorts of stuff. You know we have the dog named Elvis Aaron.
Yeah.
Because of Elvis.
Yeah.
And you know Elvis is with us.
I'm a little I like Elvis, you know, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I wonder if I could get like some Richard Gere up in here or some.
No.
Who's that other guy I like so much?
No.
What is that guy's name?
No, he has to be dead for you to put him.
What's
up.
that guy's name?
I know a bit.
Not too much.
Not too
Music's
much.
incredible though.
Yes. Do y'all have any other?
So is Garth Brooks, number 3.
Do y'all have any other questions? We went over a lot. By the way, guys, if you came in late, I won't bore everybody that was here, but we did talk about a lot of new features. So y'all go back and watch the podcast at the start. A lot of
it was all Fallout.
A lot of neat things. The first 40 minutes was all Fallout. So
did you get through all of this?
Yes. Well, no.
Do we need to go over any more of it?
It's okay.
We have not met Lisa Marie. No.
You said you were old. Have you ever seen him in concert?
Ha! No, but one of my best friends has. She was 5.
Okay, you're just kidding, but I had the chance to see him. He came to Pine Bluff here in Arkansas. And yes, I was alive. Yes, I remember it. And I missed it. I remember the day he died like it was.
I remember the day Princess Diana died.
Would you hush? That has nothing to do with Elvis Presley. She's not even on the same level. Anyway.
I should gleek on you.
I remember the day he died. I think I was 9 years old.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Anyway, yes, I remember it very well. Very, very, very
Brotherhood of Steel confirmed. What are your thoughts?
We did a whole podcast on the Brotherhood of Steel. If they do it right, it can be awesome. If they will take the time and write it into the lore and make it where it's not stupid, it will be great. I have a theory, a wonderful, great theory of how the BOS came to West Virginia. It works perfectly with the lore. They're welcome to use my theory if they want to. Now, if they just put them there for no...
Thanks, Danny Ray.
If they just put them there for no reason, then I don't like it. But I don't mind them being in West Virginia because I mean they could seriously be there. There's a lot of reasons that they could be there, even right here after the bombs were dropped. But if you want to, there's a whole podcast. You can go back and look, and on the front of the podcast, there's a Brotherhood of Steel flag, so you can't miss it.
Is there an official list of? I think it said locations for Fallout 76.
Yes,
that's out yet.
Yes, there is. I actually did a video on it, but who's got the list?
Go check out the videos, like them, share them.
Let's see.
And share the channel. Let's hit 1,500 subs.
Who asked that? But it's been it's expanded on now. After this weekend, it's going to be expanded on because still half the map has not been lit up, and we don't know the locations yet. Yes, it's on there. Yes, Somerville Lighthouse is awesome, and have you already gone? Have you already gone and filmed it? Mad No Matter.
I want to go to a lighthouse. We can't go to a lighthouse though.
You don't think it? He doesn't think we look old enough to be alive when Elvis was alive. Yeah.
Look.
Gray hair.
I'm old enough.
Oh, you will be there October the 25th. Very cool. I will be looking forward to that. That is awesome. That is awesome. Many people at my work have been introduced to your channel who are interested in YouTube Fallout. Awesome, Big T. Thank you so much.
Way to go.
That is great.
You rock.
Y'all, I think you know this. I think we have a very special channel, a very special community. And I hope as we get bigger, because we just passed 1,000, I hope we can keep the kind of community that we have. And I know that may mean that I may never reach 500,000 like some people have, but I would rather have 100,000 good people than 500,000 bad people, or however many numbers you want to throw out there. I love the community we're building, and I thank y'all for being.
I think you might be right, Big T. I think it's just gonna explode. 10,000 by this time next year.
Well, I thank y'all.
So by Halloween next year, 10K.
I thank y'all for being part of the good community. So I really, really do.
Hey, that's a good one, Manos. That's a good one. You want her on your team.
Any other Fallout Bethesda? Any questions at all? Any? Y'all go check out the Mad No Matter. Check out his YouTube channel. Y'all go check out Just Dom. As always, hopefully you've checked out Just Dom's channel by now. I had a good joke there, but I'll leave it alone. It was back to the blooper again. Or
I knew
you can go check out the Intruder Gaming as well. All three of those YouTubers have been on here. And by the way, if you come on the KingCast and you have a YouTube channel and I don't know it, just let me know. I would love to.
We'll click it.
I would love to give you a little free pub and go check it out as well. I like helping other YouTubers. I really do. Can't wait to play and exchange info. Again, I am on PC and on Xbox. I'm easy to find on Xbox. I'm the KingFanMan, and I don't believe there's another one. How do you set up passive mode? Do you know yet? Yeah, there's very simple. You hit the passive flag. It's one little button. And what that means is, number one, you are not going to engage anyone in PvP. In other words, your bullets will not start a PvP, nor will you return PvP when somebody tries to do it to you. So in other words, you're opting out of PvP when you put the pacifist flag up. Plus, if someone still continues to bother you, you can block them, and you cannot see them then, you cannot hear them then, and basically they have to stay away from you.
Big T is going to start making small videos soon, small meeting videos if anybody's interested. There's Mad No Matter. Send that in a message so he has it. And is it KingFanMan spaces, no spaces, hyphens, what?
It is KingFanMan, no spaces. Just like it is, just like you have it. And Vault Girl says...
You forgot the Hunter Hunted thing.
Where?
You forgot to mention the Hunter and Hunted thing.
No, I'm still at Vault Girl. Vault Girl said she just started her YouTube channel, and she's got 2 videos up right now. And I told her she cannot leave us if she starts her own channel. But I think she will be awesome because she's one of the smartest Fallout people that I've been around.
Way to go, Vault Girl.
So y'all go check out Vault Girl's videos as well. Everybody better go check out.
Talk about yelling. You are like...
Everybody.
Oh.
Sorry. Go check out the Mad No Matter. Go check out Just Dom. Go check out...
Can we raise the chairs up next time?
Intruder Gaming and Vault Girl. Now, who else you forgot to mention?
I don't know, but if I sit like this, I don't look so chunky.
Okay, Manos, what's the Hunter Hunted thing?
Because we're old and he doesn't remember.
I know, I'm forgetting. Is it part of the PvP? Is that what you're talking about? Thank you, sir. I will get it right after the podcast. Oh, and Big T. Go check out Big T YouTube channel as well. The radio PvP station. Well, I haven't heard about it yet, I guess. I've been out of the loop on that one. So there's a radio PvP station called the Hunting and the Hunted.
Hey.
I guess it's talking about well, I guess I'm gonna have to go do some research. But thank you for letting me know about it. That's awesome.
I bet this is Wolfman.
Is Wolfman texting us?
Oh, he's on his way home.
Okay, there's nothing yet, but soon. I've been working on my first one. Okay, Big T, you just let us know when we can check it out. That's great. Thanks, Mad No Matter, for stopping in. I appreciate it. Okay, Manos says, If you tune in, focus. If
I
you
am,
tune
I'm
in
focusing.
on the Hunter Hunted radio, you become a
Neck
target
exercises.
for a random player who's also tuned in, and the game gives a random. Oh, okay, so it's like a mini game. That's neat.
You love me.
It's a mini PvP game. I know I had not heard about it. That's very interesting. It's totally independent of the slap murder PvP. It's a totally new thing. Thank you for bringing that up. Awesome. That was actually hadn't made my list. So
It hadn't made my list either.
So there is a PvP radio station. There is another new feature. Thank you, Manos. Very good. You crazy kids, yes, we're crazy. We're crazier than you know.
We are not that crazy. Back it up.
You know what we're about to do crazy? We're about to go have a party. We're about to go party. Can y'all believe that?
I made a cake for the KingFanMan.
We're about to go celebrate 1,000 subscribers. We are. And I hope there's a present, right? Because we're going to finish that 1,000 videos, so we'll get that out to you. The unboxing.
There is a present coming. But you said we had to keep it short.
Yeah, we got to keep it short. And we're giving away 2 t-shirts. So
we're not going to open a present today.
Show them the t-shirt before we get off here. We're giving away 2 t-shirts.
Not right now.
No, on the next video. So be sure to be watching.
Sorry.
That was the back.
Front.
There's the front. The KingFanMan, which is the logo, my logo.
It's a pretty awesome looking shirt.
Yep.
Somebody did a good job designing that.
And the back. And the back has, you're not a fanboy anymore. You're a fan man. KingFanMan. Ta-da! Very awesome. Very awesome. Okay, Manos is still talking. Would you read all that?
Manos. Oh my gosh. If you tune in on Hunter Hunted Radio,
right
okay, if it's just us on the server and no weird griefers, I'd be happy to play a little Hunter Hunted PvP with y'all. Oh, I'll feature extra rewards. It'll feature, sorry. I don't have my bifocals.
If you've managed to kill, not be killed. That's neat. I like that mini game. And that way you can do the PvP if you want to, or that's a great idea. I don't know if any other multiplayer game has something like that, or if that's just something Bethesda came up with, but that is a really, really good idea.
We will probably have a PS4 before long. But we don't right now.
There are several Old Norsemen. Just Dom is on the PS4. Vault Girl is on the PS4. Who else is on PS4 that's on here right now? There's several, but those...
Sound off in the comments, people. What system are you on?
Those 2 came to my head immediately. I know both of those are on PS4.
I'm on iPad.
Mr. Wick is on PS4. Tropical Ice Scout, yeah, there's another one I knew was on PS4. Joking Juggernaut's on PS4. Are you gonna be nice, Joking Juggernaut? Or are you gonna be PvP meanie?
I don't know why we're picking on you.
Because he said he was unwelcome.
That's why we're picking on you. Yep. We're just picking with you.
Why don't you throw up a channel poll? Let's see how divided we all are across.
That's a good idea.
Yep. I bet we're we've done that before. We've talked about the PC, and I think we have more Xbox on here than anything. I really do. We've said that a lot.
Hey, Anastasia hasn't been on here.
She normally watches them afterwards.
Do you know what made me think of Anastasia?
What's that?
Because I yawned and I was thinking I need coffee, which made me think of you, Anastasia.
And she knows why.
And she knows
and
why.
only she's going to know why, so you didn't
now,
have to say that.
Now, everybody else is just like...
See, that's the kind of things you need to keep in there.
Well, wasn't anything bad.
Yeah, but it didn't do anything.
I don't care.
It didn't do anything.
Whatever.
Y'all see what I deal with? Y'all see what
I deal with?
Guys, we're going to get out of here.
This is him. He is black. I am white.
we're going to get out of here
Bye,
by Miss Queen, but we want to thank you so much for stopping by the King's Corner. We have enjoyed so very much, as always. Again, if you came in late to the podcast, we talked a lot of Fallout 76, a lot of the new features that are out there. In fact, I rattled off a list of, I don't know, probably 30 or so. I didn't number them, but my throat sores from talking. So go back after this processes and watch the start if you didn't see it, because there are a lot of new features that we talked about, some that I haven't heard out there very much. But thanks everyone for stopping by. Love you guys to death, and I'll see you guys soon. Be looking for the next 1,000. That unboxing 1,000 is coming very soon, and we're giving away those t-shirts at the end of that video. So it's always a pleasure to talk to y'all. Always. That's why I like these live podcasts, is to get the interaction that we get, getting to know you just a little bit better. So y'all have a great night, or if it's not night where you are, have a great day. I am the KingFanMan. I'll see y'all guys later. Bye, guys.